Our vintage travel trailer build has been quite literally under wraps ever since we had a kid 6 weeks ago. But this week we are tackling probably the biggest challenge, which is our saggy, collapsed roof.
Oh!
Holy crap! Fortunately, we have my parents here to help us make this project a reality, but even they're not entirely convinced.
So do you think we're gonna make this work or no? Like, is the trailer worthwhile still, or? It's
kind of late to start thinking about
that now. Good morning, team. This is my first official day back on the trailer after having Frankie. And I gotta admit, it's been a tough go getting myself motivated to jump back into this thing because there is just so much that needs to be done. And the thing is, the first job that has to be done on this thing is a messy, dirty, and not very fun one. Dad and I went through and evaluated the ceiling for the braces that we need to make sure that our ceiling does not crumple when we're driving around. But the thing is, there is all of this leftover adhesive all over the roof that was holding up all of the styrofoam insulation. So I have to remove all of that before we can put our braces on here and the rest of our new insulation when that time comes. I mean, it feels kind of overkill, but I'm sure I'm not gonna feel that way when I get into this job. Okay, here we go. Wow. Wow. That was brutal. Wow, guys, the camera is just like covered in all these little bits of probably not very good stuff. But that actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. How long have I been in here?
Hour and a half, maybe?
Okay, that's not bad. And we might have to sand it down more when we actually get to laying stuff in. This was just to kind of get all the adhesive off, but it is the beginning of many kind of ugly jobs that we have to do with this thing. So on to the next one. All right, so Mom and Dad arrived last night. And so right off the bat, wasting no time, Mom's inside sitting with Frankie. Dad and I are gonna start installing the ribs, which are going to hold up our very saggy fiberglass ceiling. So we have removed the door so that we can get in and out of the trailer. The space looks up to your expectations, Dad?
Yeah, no, it's, I love this square.
And the idea is just to run braces like this one in order to lift this back up, because as you can tell, this is not structural at all, and it was already sunk in with everything else in it. So when we rebuild this thing, the ceiling has to be good. So this is a fairly important part to not mess up, which is why I got a professional in here.
Trailer professional.
These are some lights I picked up off Facebook Marketplace for $20. They are not very good, but for the price, you really can't beat it.
Oh, perfect.
20 bucks?
Better than that.
All right, so you gotta understand, my dad does not do anything half-assed. And when I asked him if he could help us build the ribs for this trailer, he outdid himself. They were sending me videos of them fabricating these boards, and it's impressive, and I don't even know what I'm looking at.
So this is the weakest one, which is pretty weak.
And they're all to different strengths?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So this bigger one, this is going to be our center brace. Like that's one of our main boards to support the whole thing, and those are kind of like additional braces, right?
This is our strong back,
Yeah.
which is laminated in kind of that direction, in a vertical direction.
Yeah.
These are our ribs, which are laminated in a horizontal direction. So there's going to be more strength with this, of course.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
that's got pretty good strength. And then we experimented with all different kinds of combinations. This is 4-ply 8/4 inch. This is 3-ply 3/8. 3-ply 3/8 actually work pretty well.
I love it.
Here, let me try. See how I'm following the line there, son? Trying.
Wow, I think maybe the glue is making this a little harder than it would normally be.
I think you're making this look a little harder than it should be. Maybe John will come over with a chop saw and save us. Are you cutting into it though, boy? You gotta keep the blade straight. Perpendicular.
I don't know.
Now you've messed it up.
Well, yeah, and I don't know how else
Here, let's see.
like.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I should have brought a chainsaw. Okay, see how my thumb is holding, guiding this? Okay, now I'm going to try to straighten it.
So we just took a break for lunch. Mom's helping us out. Working with my dad has always been kind of an interesting challenge for me. It's always been a point of tension between us, and I think it's just because we work so differently. Like, my dad is the definition of a perfectionist. Like, as you can tell from the ribs that he made, this is like something that he has meticulously thought over, inch by inch, detail by detail, and I am just not like that. I'm more of a run and gun, shoot from the hip kind of person. So it's always an interesting dynamic to make it work together, but that's why I started this project, because I want to learn from him, you know, and my mom, and I want to learn for myself. I want to learn what it means to work on this kind of project. And even though it's a little stressful sometimes, I think it's gonna be worth it. Look at that! Look at that! Like the whole freaking trailer's moving. Oh! Look at that! My head's touching the roof.
Bigfoot.
Holy crap!
That's better.
Oh my god!
Does it stay there? Does it stay there? No.
It kind of just barely hangs, but I think we really should just not test that again. Well, yeah, we have to film it. Come on, Paige. That's how our whole life works. So today we're gonna be weighing Frankie, but we're gonna be doing it the fun, the old-fashioned way. This is gonna be interesting because we got a turkey platter and enthusiasm.
Kitchen scale.
And a kitchen scale. So let's see how this goes.
Yep, there you go.
Good. Yeah, that's downstairs.
Okay, so I made a board for the baby shower. It's called Frank the Tank, and the people get to put their guesses for how much he weighs and how long he is. We have to measure how long he is too. So we'll see. I don't know. My guess is 6'8".
Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get him over here.
We should do this live.
No, that's,
Dude, yeah, why are we doing this live?
I was thinking that it probably would have timed out. Okay, you're good. Okay. It's okay. I know.
Oh, what did you... 6 pounds.
Shh, don't say it, because are you guys gonna guess or no?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're definitely gonna guess. You're definitely gonna guess. We won't tell it. All right, all right. Oh, sorry, buddy. So this is kind of like an average day. We got Uncle Scott. We got Storm with a Scott hat on. Like, I don't know how that worked out. And Joelle. They're all staying here right now because, well, not because, but in part because tomorrow we are doing the baby shower, which is going to be insane. We've got this guy in his outfit.
Cutie little outfit.
Do you want to explain what is going on in our lives right now?
In between renovating the trailer, which to be fair, I have nothing to do with. I look after this little dude. We live at my parents' house, and the great thing about intergenerational living is that there's always something going on, but specifically at this house, and this weekend is like primary case.
So this weekend we are going to be celebrating a baby shower for Frankie, but also Thanksgiving. And for the last week it seems like we've been preparing because there has always been somebody at the house. My parents have been here for 2 weeks. It's been a ton of fun. A ton of fun for people who just have a newborn baby.
It'll be especially interesting because tomorrow for dinner, I think we have 18 adults.
Oh my gosh.
3 children and a baby. So.
Oh god.
Oh, and they're gay cupcakes. Look at that. Oh, wow. Welcome, Frankie. Oh, wow. We got a big old castle right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Let's see what comes out of that.
Oh,
Scott,
hey, buddy.
Scott.
Hey, bud.
Why do you have the camera? Hi there.
That's your great grandpa. Or no, great grandpa? Yeah. There you go, Bal. Yeah, he's healthy. He's growing. All right, so it's day 2 of the rib build, and already we're starting to kind of encounter the challenges of working on a trailer, basically outdoors. It's too cold for the adhesive to set on the boards that we've put onto the roof already. This is kind of what I was worried about, and I'm so glad that I didn't decide to do fiberglass for the entire interior, because fiberglass sets at certain temperatures as well, and this would have been way more complicated in that context.
This is setting up slowly.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind
A
of
little bit, but man, that's still super tacky. So because it has been so cold, we've put this cardboard over the door, and we have borrowed a heater from Uncle John to make this space a little bit warmer so that things set and cure a little bit better, because it was taking a really long time without it. For those of you who are wondering why we aren't using any power tools, I don't own any power tools. Dad came down in the Prius, so there wasn't a lot of room for a bunch of extraneous stuff, so a bit of a miscommunication there, but you know, working with hand tools is a humbling and educational process. So maybe we just did that on purpose. Let's say that it was a challenge that we wanted to take on. I messed up on the biscuit joiner the last time, so we've decided that I'm no longer allowed to do that job. So
I'm the vacuum guy now. Okay, in theory, this is the skeletal frame of our ceiling roof, built and completed. We just gotta hope that the adhesive sets well and that everything kind of settles in. Look at this though. Now that we have finished this back part, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of these supports in here. Obviously, all these supports are not going to be in here for the long term. When things start to settle out, we'll probably just put 1 or 2 on each just to kind of hold everything together until we're able to put other more permanent pieces of furniture in to support everything. But it feels so good to get like this first big step done. Like we're going somewhere. We're building that momentum. So here's Mom doing our laundry.
I'm just folding. I didn't do it. I didn't bash the cotton, the reusable diapers against a rock in a river. I'm folding laundry.
So we got Mom working on the laundry. We had the whole family cooking dinner. And this is the other thing is Dad is on his way to taking over this trailer project on his own. All right, what are you getting up to now? Oh my God, what is going on in here? Holy shit, Dad. So, this is the thing. Leah and I are like raising baby, doing all this stuff around the house, and Dad just sneaks off. And we don't even know where he is. And then he comes back and says, hey, I think I figured out a way to transport the trailer better. So what have we got going on here?
So we're doing all this nice work with the ribs and everything, but we're gonna have to transport this to 100 mile.
Yeah.
So you could be driving 100 kilometers an hour. And you see the wall?
Yeah, oh no, it's a very wobbly, unsupported structure at this point.
Yeah, so you're gonna be hauling something down the highway 100 kilometers an hour that's gonna look like a balloon. So my idea is we'll shore this up. You know, we'll put diagonals.
Yeah, right, like you have over there on the other side. See, this is the thing, is it's not just the inside either. These guys have already gone crazy on the lights too, which is our next challenge. I just came out one day to find all the lights were taken off the outside of the trailer. Mom and Dad got excited and started working on things, and so we have another bit of work ahead of us, to say the least. This connection here is how everything was wired together, and as you can tell, not exactly up to code at this point, so we have avoided this by using this wiring system that Robert put on here a while ago, which only kind of works for now. So this is the mess that we're working on next. We have all this wiring going to our marker lights, which have been wired probably back in the 80s when this thing was built. So we're gonna replace all of these with LEDs so they have a bit more life. We tried really hard to figure out how we could salvage all this wiring and reuse all these lights, but after talking to a guy here at a local trailer supply shop, he said, basically it's not worth it. You should just replace them with LEDs because it's gonna be better, longer lasting, and safer. So these are the things that we are going to use to rewire and light the outside of our trailer. Mom and I spent a fair amount of time researching all of this stuff. our little tail lights and marker lights for the trailer. These are LEDs, which replace exactly the
Incandescent ones.
Yeah. So these were as close as we could find to the originals. They're kind of like rounded in shape. They kind of match the style as much as possible. And then yeah, this is our before and after that we're going to be swapping out for. This is the outside of the old light and this is the new one. As you can tell, they're like pretty much exactly the same.
There's the inside.
And this is our LED panel. That's what we're gonna be putting on there. This was the plate that mounted the shelf from the previous lights. This doesn't quite work on here, so we're gonna have to remove it. I don't know, I think that's gonna look okay. We'll have to like kind of patch these holes up a little bit, but I think that's gonna be all right. So Dad is currently replacing all of our old frames for the lights with the new LED ones. Mom is giving me a crash course on how to do basic electrical work. And now we are going to start laying out our wires to make this thing drivable, like legal on the road. All right, so there is my first ever electrical solder. Is this a solder that I just did, or is this just a connection?
It's a connection, but it's got solder in it.
I soldered this. I'm a solderer.
Yeah. You're a cheater.
Wow.
That's a cheater solder.
Yeah, get out of here.
Cheater solder.
Is it on?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What?
So what's going on?
Well, he made an assumption. He assumed that
Oh.
they were interchangeable.
I assumed the lens were, you just put the different lens on there, right?
Wow, okay. Oh no, so we got a yellow one on that side and on this side.
No,
Yellow
yellow's
is supposed to
okay.
be on the side.
Yeah, but this one's red over
Red
here.
on the side. So you'd have to
Oh,
trade this one
come
down.
on. Oh my god, so I gotta rewire all of those.
No, you just have to cut off that one and then put it there. And then you
Oh my
else?
god.
We better check the...
Okay, so this is the final test. We think we got it all figured out.
Whoop, there you go. Wow, magical. Is everything on? You'll have to send this to Rob.
Wow, dude! Look at this! Oh my god.
Oh, we gotta get Gene.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, go get Mom. You don't even know. Come on in.
won't let the LED lights be exposed to the sun.
Look at that, eh?
Wow. That does look
Look,
great.
and there's not even any yellow ones on the back, Leah.
Yeah, well, Mom's quick on that one. Look at how bright they are.
They are so bright. Holy.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Frankie, are you excited?
Totally excited.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. How bright they are. Holy.
This is the exact reaction I was looking for.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good.
Frankie doesn't seem that impressed. Though.